What is going on, guys? So I just got back from Iowa about a day ago, and I'm already over here working on Izzy's car. I was at PFI the first night I came back, so I didn't get much done on it, so just been working on it now. I got this downpipe all made up. Hold up, let me switch this camera around. Just had to add that long section right there on, and it's all welded up, so that's good to go. I just got to put an O2 bung on it, and I've been starting to make his intercooler piping. Of course, I got a couple pipe cuts I got to do. Got that 90 there, but I got this 45 right here. Just gonna 45 to the pie cuts and then have a 90 that goes up into there. So it comes out over here just like on Nate's Evo. But I wanted to go through kind of like my welding setup and like my weird tools that I got. For people who are asking, this is just a Wen benchtop metal bandsaw. It's just a 5-inch one. This thing was like $230 or something. The blade that it comes with is pretty junk, and it broke right away, and it cut kind of like crap. But I got 3 blades custom made for like $13, and they have like a variable tooth pitch or something like that. It goes from like 7 to 11 or something. So I don't know how good that is, but the blades are way cheaper than my chop saw are. The chop saw that I had before was really noisy, and it had like a carbide blade on it, and it was made for a carbide blade. But the blade was also like $150, and the chop saw was like $250 or $230 or something like that. And the blade would dull after like 10 cuts, if that. So I got rid of that, and that's why I got this. But it works a whole lot better for the stainless. And I also got this drill press. Shout out to Wyatt, he had an extra one laying around. Real nice, haven't used it yet, but it'll come in handy. I got this bench grinder, or whatever the hell this thing's called. Yeah, a bench grinder. And I got this small belt sander from Harbor Freight. I use that belt sander a lot. It's got a really rough belt on it right now, but I switch them out. And I just have like some really, I hardly have like any tools in here at all. Like I don't even fill up this small cart. But that's what I got there. And then my welding setup is a really cheap and small Lincoln Electric Square Wave 200. And I also have this torch right here. This torch cable is a Superflex. And this is also a flex lock torch, if it'll focus. Focus, piece of junk. No, won't focus, but it's a flex lock torch. And I have a big cup that I put on it. Just got my dual flow regulator right here. Need to have that to back purchase stuff. My helmet that I have is in a Lincoln Electric Viking like 3350 4C. It's a really nice helmet, but it's just a quick rundown of my welding setup. When I first started, all I had was an AHP Alpha TIG. It was like a $600 welder, I believe, and it worked really well. I sold it for actually like $500, but I had to get that one warranted, and after I had that warranted, it took me like a month and a half to get it back, so I thought I might as well get something that if it breaks, I can just get it repaired locally. So that's why I got that Lincoln. But I'm gonna start working on this intercooler piping. Get this thing done, move on to the next project. What kind of shit is that?
Pipe tobacco.
So I got this side tacked up, and you're probably thinking like, why didn't I just use a 180? Well, the 180, like this thing comes off at like a kind of a weird angle right here on this end tank. And so the 180 would have like a weird angle on it on this backside right here. And this one fits in there like nice and straight basically, so when I go to add this other 90 up, I won't have to mess with like a weird angle, because the other 180 like comes in like too far this way. So I got this tacked up. I might try to make this one piece, but more than likely it's gonna be 2 pieces. We'll see. Izzy normally likes 1-piece stuff. So I'm gonna add a 90 up on this thing. So 90's up and then comes up through here and goes straight to the throttle body there. But start working on this 90. Check it out. Got this all routed up. Might be a little shaky. Had too many kickstarts. Pretty simple setup. It looks really good. I like how it came out. This one's really nice. This 3-inch is huge though. But yeah, I just gotta, oh shit cousin. I got this thing all tacked up. Just need to weld it all up. Probably gonna put the blow off valve right here after I weld everything. He's got a really small Turbo Smart blow off valve, so should fit real nice, real simple intercooler piping. I gotta go get some 2.5 inch from Izzy because I don't have any. I have to stop by Brent's too and get a couple things, but let's weld this bad bitch up. Alright, so before I weld this all up, I'm gonna wipe it all down with acetone. Got this whole one big old piece that'd be fun to weld. I'm gonna wipe it all down with acetone, put 2 more tacks on everything, so it's got 4 tacks on it, and then I'll start welding it up. And just a quick tip, if you're ever trying to weld pie cuts, you definitely wanna start on these thinner pieces, because if you don't start on these thinner pieces and heat everything else up and weld everything else up, before you do these, it's gonna be really hard to weld these because these are so thin right in here, and the aluminum is already gonna be really hot, and it's gonna be really hard to control the puddle. So I'm gonna start with these first, and then I'll work my way around to the other ones. I'll probably weld these, and then go back and go all the way to the opposite side and weld this and this, just to distribute the heat better. But just a quick tip. Also, you wanna wipe down all your filler wire too, or filter rod, or whatever you wanna call it. I just use 5356. It's a real nice aluminum rod. It seems to give a shinier appearance than the 4043 after you're done welding it, and it looks a little bit nicer, I feel like. Look at all that on there. That's all from those rods. So even the rods are pretty nasty, and that'll still, I mean, it won't make that big of a deal, but you definitely want everything clean. So I'm gonna start wiping down this intercooler piping. We won't get to it.
Just a static electricity. It's so
What's the step there?
moving to the sound. Your lips are all I need. When the music comes around, you bring up the energy and never bring it down. I was a star of destiny until you came around.
Just got the intercooler piping all done. Fits real good. But I gotta go over to PFI real quick because I need to bead roll this end over here. It doesn't have a rolled end on it. And I need to get some 2.5 inch stuff for this side. And I also forgot, I thought I was almost done with this thing, but I need to reroute, or not reroute, but I need to route the dump tube into the exhaust, or into the downpipe, because that's how Izzy wants it. So I still got to do that, which I have the material for it. It just might take me a while to do it because I've never done it before. But we shall see. I'm going to go to PFI real quick, and then hopefully maybe I can try to finish the rest of this stuff tonight. Just got back from PFI. Got some stuff from Brent. Just working on this. I had to cut this a little bit so I can try to fit this intercooler piping down in there. But hopefully be able to get that done. Obviously gonna have to use some pie cuts. Cutting some right now. We got this made so far. Got another one here. I gotta cut probably like 3 more of them. Just time consuming, but gonna get this bad bitch done. Izzy's on his way over here soon. Charlie's gay. Jesus Christ.
They fucking fit real good.
What?
Yeah, we just installed a Chevy Blazer roof rack on an EF Civic wagon.
Show and tell. Show me right now.
Yeah,
Show your dad. Come on. Andale, vámonos. Vámonos.
We're not done yet.
Andale.
Alright. Need these.
Alright, maybe 5 minutes.
20 bucks.
20 bucks?
20 bucks.
Easy to install.
Oh, shit.
You just gotta cut some things.
Shit is.
Asian approved?
Yeah.
Decent, Ricky.
It's called the Junkyard Custom Roof Rack.
I don't really know if I like it, but whatever.
Gay.
Better than me stealing your roof rack off your CRX.
I'm too old for you guys, I guess.
Shut up. Literally a year older.
That looks pretty cool, I guess, actually.
It's gonna paint it.
Do you actually think it's gonna support a full-size spare, though?
Oh yeah. Dude, that's not going nowhere. Dude, it's
You just nut and bolt it from...
inside.
Yeah, dude, this is not gonna leak?
It's got gaskets.
Came with OEM gaskets.
Oh, shit. Decent.
Yeah. This bolt thing is
I'm making a video about this, right?
Yeah. Bolt.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all should see it on their channel. So I got this side of the intercooler piping all done. Didn't really show much of it, but it's just a whole bunch of pie cuts like before. Got this damn blue coupler on there. I'll get a black one tomorrow. Just using it for mock-up. So I gotta go to PFI and bead roll some of these ends, but it came out pretty good. Welded the blow-off valve flange on there. Now I'm just making up the dump tube right now, which is pretty simple. Just gonna 45 this right off that, and should fit in there pretty nice. But we're gonna route it back into the downpipe, but we decided not to because it's gonna be a pain in the ass. And then after that, I just have to add an O2 bung to that. Well, two of them, I guess. One for the wideband and one for the O2. And then this thing should be done. Hopefully he's picking it up tomorrow. Get some work done on the RX-7 after that. So I got the dump tube all tacked up. Nice and simple, just 45s down. Goes straight right to the ground. No annoying ass trying to route it back into the downpipe, but I'm just gonna set this thing up to purge. Purge for a little bit and then weld her up. And then I'm gonna go the fuck to bed. Edit this video. Hopefully by tonight, but we shall see. Picking this thing up tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.